Let's see if I turn this on. Hey everyone! Hey Elin, how are you? Oh, that's so bright. Maybe that'll work. Okay, cool. Hey everyone, how's it going? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. I hope everyone's doing so well tonight. How are you, Elin? Welcome in. Oh my gosh. So I have a little bit of a new setup tonight. I'm using a new camera. It's like a little mounted camera on my laptop. Look how bright everything looks. Oh my gosh. I feel like it's looking a lot better than like what I was using before. Oh, Elin, you're coloring. How is your hand? I know you said that you were going to take a little break. You were going to do some like coloring. You weren't going to be on your guitar or crochet and stuff like that in hopes that you can rest your hand. So I hope that is better. Oh, thank you, Elin. I think the camera quality, we've bumped it up. So my big goal for next year, which I'm already like trying to put into effect now, is to have like better streaming, just like better streaming quality pictures, thumbnails, like all the things on YouTube. That's like my goal, is to really like up the ante on my streaming so it's a better experience for everybody. So I'm glad that the camera, it already looks like way better than what it like has before. So, hey Kayla, welcome in. Oh, no problem, Kayla. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, Donnell, no problem. Thanks so much for stopping in. Oh my gosh. It's so good to see you guys. I'm going to start us off like right out the gate with a poll. So let's put in a poll here. I'm going to start a little poll. And my question is actually related to my Palm Street Live taking place on November 8th. So I'm just going to put in this question because I'm kind of undecided, and I need my Sprinkle Army to kind of help me out with what I should do. So I have a Halloween pop-up tomorrow. So it's a little impromptu Halloween pop-up in a little shopping center. It's called Zona Rosa. I've talked about it before. I've had markets there before and stuff like that. So I'm doing a little pop-up there, and it's Halloween themed, right? They're having like a trick or treat event, and I'm going to have a cute little booth, and it's just a pop-up. So it's not like a full like vendor fair vibe. I'm just going to have one table. I'm not going to bring all my plushies. I'm going to bring like my Halloween specific plushies and stuff like that. I don't expect to like totally sell out. It's a pop-up. It's going to be pretty chill. I'm honestly not expecting a ton of sales. It's going to be a little bit more low key and less than what I expect for like a big like vendor fair, okay, or like a big market. But here's my question. So this is what I'm curious about. I'm starting the poll now. I'm going to have a lot of Halloween plushies. I don't expect all of these Halloween plushies to sell out. I also have Halloween plushies at my retail space at the Painted Tree. I'm going to be pivoting all that though after Halloween. I'm going to be taking all the Halloween stuff down that I don't sell, and I'm going to be, updating for like Christmas and Thanksgiving and all of that fun stuff. Expecting that I'm not going to be selling out all of my Halloween plushies, I can either save them for the whole year, like save them, put them away, and bring them out for the next season. Or I can do some discounted Halloween plushies during my Palm Street Live that's taking place on November 8th. What do you guys think? Because I want to be careful about discounting my items, right? Like I try to think if somebody asked me this question and what I would say. And part of me is like, oh man, I don't know if I necessarily want to like discount my Halloween plushies because they still took like the full amount of time. I still think they're great. Just because they didn't sell this year doesn't mean that they're not going to sell next year. But I also, do I want to hang on to all of these plushies for a whole year? Would it be fun to do some discounts? Or do you think people are going to be like, no, Halloween is in the back burner. We are moving on to Christmas. And I'm going to have all kinds of like Christmas and Thanksgiving stuff. There's Curly back there. You can't really see him as well than when I'm on the floor. But what do you guys think? Should I do some of my discount and some of my Halloween plushies at a discount or on during my Palm Street Live? Or should I just move forward with fall and Christmas? Because I'm going to have some Christmas stuff. I'm going to have fall decor, Christmas decor, and then of course plushies, and then like my patterns and all that stuff. So what do you guys think? That's the question that I'm asking. Halloween, discounted Halloween plushies for my Palm Street Live on the 8th, or nah, save those. I'm really not sure. So I need my sprinkle army to help me figure out what I should do. Okay, I'm going to catch up in the chat here. Okay, Elin, your physical therapy is going well. And you started playing your guitar today. That's awesome. Okay, cool. Crochet is slow, but working on Christmas stuff. Awesome. Hey, ASMR Vibes. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's good to see you again. Save half, keep half. That's actually a good idea. Maybe like one or two like Halloween plushies at a discount, but maybe not all of the things. Donnell, discount only because next year there will be all new ideas and great new patterns to try. I was thinking that too, Donnell. Like the things that I made this year, will I, not that will I want to make them, but like what else will be there? You know what I mean? Deb says to store them. I do have the room to store them. It's funny. I have this one like tote, like this one like plastic tote or like plastic tub. And it's like my seasonal crochet. So I actually have that tote right now is filled with like spring stuff. So think like Easter type stuff and like some Valentine stuff. That's all like packed in this tote. And then when the seasons switch, like if I have any fall or Christmas or Halloween, I will put all of that in that tote after Christmas and I'll bring out all of my spring stuff. So that's kind of how I like try to stay organized because I always like to have an inventory. I have yet to have like nothing that is like no inventory at all. I always have like something. So right now that storage tote is filled with like spring, Easter, Valentine's stuff, some summer stuff maybe, but really Easter stuff. And then after Christmas, I'll flip the tote. So I'll put all of my stuff that doesn't sell, I'll put it in that tote and I'll bring out all the spring stuff. It's just a way to like help me stay organized. And just like try to like not have crochets everywhere. Like just try to stay more organized. Oh, Elin, you don't know what to vote. You don't have to vote. It's not required. It's not required. So don't let it pressure you. What kind of Halloween ones? Okay, so I have like a cute little monster. They're not in here right now. They're actually in a different room. I've been reorganizing the crochet corner, you guys. So, which has been a lot of fun and it's looking really good in here, but I'm like trying to like rearrange. If you maybe you haven't, maybe you noticed, maybe you haven't, but my desk, I've moved my desk over a little bit in this room. I have like a little cabinet, little white cabinet with a bunch of drawers that I've moved over here. Like I've moved things around a little bit. So actually my big bin of crochets currently, my current inventory is out there. But all of that to say, as far as Halloween, I have a bat. So it's a bat snuggler. The pattern is by Oddball Crochet. I have a couple of Casey the Ghost Snuggler, which is by the pattern is by our very own Mariah. Hello, Mariah. Welcome in. It's good to see you, girl. I have a couple Casey the Ghost Snugglers. I have this super, super cute monster. His name is Munchie the Monster. The pattern is by Zest of Crochet. It is so cute. It's like my favorite thing. It's like my favorite thing. It's like my favorite thing ever. It's so cute. Let's see. Some candy corns. Actually, you know what? The candy corns might be good because I have a lot of fall decor. And my candy corn, I don't add like smiley faces or anything. They're just like little candy corns, really for like decor. So those might be good to like give away as like a little discount. And I have candy corn keychains. So those might be fun too. So maybe I'll do like one Casey the Ghost Snuggler just to like shout out Mariah and her pattern. That way, like people on, because she's on Palm Street too. So I can chat about Mariah's pattern, maybe do the Casey the Ghost. And then maybe I'll do my candy corns, like my candy corn keychains at a discount, because those don't take long to make, nor are they at a high price point anyway. Okay, maybe I just needed to like talk it through with you guys. Maybe I just needed a little chatty chat. This helps so much. Bye, Kayla. Aw, have a wonderful movie night with your daughter. That's so sweet. Yes, we definitely need to reschedule. Congrats on 1K on Palm Street, Kayla. That's so exciting. Can't wait to celebrate you next week. Kayla has a Palm Street on the 28th, of Palm Street Live, and she's going to be celebrating 1,000 followers on Palm Street, which is huge, which is so cool. So hopefully you can bookmark that. Aw. Yes, Mariah. So I might do a Casey the Ghost Snuggler. That might be what I do. Okay, this was helpful, team. I appreciate the help. I'm telling you, I'm like going through all of this like right along with you guys. Like just trying to figure out like inventory and like what markets to attend and Halloween pop-ups and my done in a stitch class, like all kinds of stuff. Oh yay, ASMR vibes, you watched the candy corn tutorial. Yay, thank you so much for watching it. Yes, my latest YouTube video is actually a free candy corn tutorial. So I'm talking about these candy corns. I have a bunch made up. And my latest YouTube video is a candy corn tutorial, free pattern for you guys, which was really fun to put together. Mariah, I'm not wearing any Dwell apparel right now. I am an affiliate. You get 15% off if you use my link. It is in the description of this whatever this is. What is this? What am I looking at? This like YouTube thing. It's in the stories, the link to 15% off. So I'm not wearing Dwell. This is like an old like 5K like turkey trot t-shirt. So no Dwell tonight, but I literally live in that sweatshirt that I have. It is so soft and comfortable. And I will say it's comfortable like right when you buy it. I have found it to be even more comfortable like as I've washed it. Oh my gosh. It feels like it's getting softer like with the washes that I do, which I like love. Sometimes things get stiffer, but this sweatshirt's getting softer, which is like yes. Oh, thank you, ASMR. Thank you so much. Keep it up. You keep it up too, girl. I appreciate that. Hey, Tina. Thanks for stopping in to say hi. Oh, good night, ASMR vibes. Thank you so much for stopping in briefly. That means so much. Oh, it was so good seeing you again. It looked like an anchor with your hair covering it. Um, oh, an anchor. Oh my gosh. You know, it's so funny that when you say that, okay, tell me you're a crocheter without telling me you're a crocheter. When you said anchor, Mariah, I thought you were talking about Anchor the octopus. And I'm like, oh, it's covering my hair. Oh my gosh, how funny. Bye, ASMR. Bye. It's good to see you. Isn't that funny? That is totally a crocheter thing. Like no one else would hear the word anchor and think of an octopus plushie except for crocheters. That is so funny. Helena, hi, good to see you. Oh my gosh, welcome in. Okay, is this the Helena that we saw last Monday? Or is that was there for the first time? Or is this the Helena that has joined before multiple times? Because Helena, we had a Helena join on Monday. Helena, good to see you, girl. Oh, you're crocheting. I love that. No, literally, we had another Helena. So we have had two Helenas at Crochet Thursdays. And I was just chatting away like, "Oh, hey Helena, hey girl." Like because we have one Helena that has joined several lives and we had one Helena last week that joined for the first time. And I'm like, "Oh," and I just thought it was the Helena that had been joining. So I'm like, "Hey Helena, good to see you." It was a brand new Helena, and when I tell you, I know no one named Helena, and I had two Helenas. So we have two Helenas in our sprinkle army, which is so exciting. 5 millimeter? Wait, what does that mean? What does 5 millimeter mean? Oh, yes, like the live people, like the live. Okay, Helena, so you're the multiple times Helena. We literally had a new Helena. It was wild. Like but it was cool because we have another Lisa. So we have two Lisas, we have two Helenas. Oh yeah, 5 millimeter. Right. Like what else? What are some other words that we as crocheters just use in our daily vocabulary that like other people would not like frogging, for example. I guarantee you, if I said frogging to someone, they would totally think that I was talking about like hunting for frogs or something. But crocheters know exactly what that means. Another one that I was thinking about that I just thought of is, and I was thinking about this when I posted it. So I posted this reel today. I think it's so funny. It's me walking past my whip, my work in progress to start another crochet project. And it's like a skeleton, like the whip is like a skeleton, like, oh, because like none of us ever work on our whips. We always just want to work on new projects. And I thought it was so funny. But if you don't know what a whip is, you're not really going to get it. So I thought that too, like a whip is totally, maybe it's a crafter term, but it's definitely a crocheter term, like a whip. Oh my gosh, so funny. Like WIP. Oh my gosh. Ooh, Mariah, you made some designed shirts on your Etsy. That is so cool. Mariah, are you going to sell those on Palm Street or are they just going to be available on like your Etsy? Because that's super, super cool. I'd love to see them. Okay, also another thing with the Palm Street Live, you guys, I'm going to do a rapid fire pumpkin drop. So if you were able to attend my last Palm Street, I did like a rapid fire auction on a bunch of pumpkins, really, really low auctions, like low bids. I think I started at like $2 and like $2 for the small, $4 for the large. I'm going to do that again because I thought it was a really fun. I think a lot of people had a lot of fun and I still have a ton of pumpkins and it's like November. So I thought that would be like perfect timing for that. I have some fun Christmas stuff that I'm going to bring out. Of course, my patterns. I want to have some more birthstone bunnies and dinos and bears for my pattern. And then, of course, you guys, my next pattern, my latest pattern, you guys have already seen her. Angela the Angel. Oh my gosh. I love her so much. Oh, so sweet. Here you go, girl. You're like looking a different way. There you go. Oh, I just love them so much. And then if you saw the back, we have our sweet little heart. I have 3 different ones that I've been using for the pattern, like pictures for the pattern, like the written pattern. So I have like different kinds of angels, 2 different hairstyles. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited about this pattern. I'm picking testers on the 26th. So I know a lot of you in here have already applied to be a tester. Thank you so much for applying. I've been getting a lot of love for this pattern, which makes me so, so happy. And I can't wait to like put her out into the world. But yes, as you know, I named the pattern after my good friend and college roommate. Her name is Angela. So that's how we came up with Angela the Angel. And yes, I told her about it. And she was like, I'm honored. Like, she's like, no way. Like, she was really, really happy about it. So I thought it was such a fitting name. She's like such a wonderful human being. And so if I could name a pattern if my angel pattern after anyone, I'm glad it was Angela. So Angela the Angel or Angelo. I mean, if you want to make a guy, you can just like not include the bun and have like, I don't know, maybe change up the I feel like this is a very like feminine, angelic face. Maybe a boy, you can do it for a boy too, but you can have an Angelo if you want to make a guy. That would be cute. But hey, Chelsea, welcome, girl. Chelsea, did I see? Were you making a zebra? I think you were making something. I think it was you, and I think it was a zebra. Yes, Chelsea, her curly hair. Oh, yes, I love it. I originally wanted to do a bun, and then I thought having two options for hair would be really, really sweet. So there's two hair options. So there's in the pattern, there's an option to do the bun, and then there's also an option for the curls. And I think it looks so good with the halo. Like, I just think they both look really, really good. So two options. So you can do whatever you want. And I thought so too. Aw, Chelsea. Aw, good for you. Good for you. I thought it would be fun for my testers. I want to give them like free reign, right? Like, go crazy. Like, I feel like this would be a really good just like a doll mod, right? Like if you didn't do the wings and you wanted to make a just like a doll, you know what I mean? Like a girl doll. And then obviously this dress is all white for an angel, but the angel doesn't have to have a white dress. I thought about making like a light like baby blue dress, or like a light pink dress. Like, you can do so many things. Or like when you think about Christmas, like a Christmas angel, I just think there's so many different things and different modifications that you can do. You can make Gabriel and Angelo. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. You're right. You know what's funny that you say that, Elin? My son is named after one of the archangels. So, fun fact, there's several angels in the Bible, but there are only two Bibles that have official names that are actually named in the Bible. And it's Gabriel, the angel that sent the message down to Mary, letting her know that she was going to give birth to Jesus. And Michael Angelo, the archangel, which is like God's like warrior, like right hand. Like, he's going to be on Jesus's right side when Jesus comes back, when he comes back down to earth. So those are the two angels that are named in the Bible. And that is a really big reason why we named our son Michael, is after one of the angels in the Bible. So little fun fact for the night. So yes, if you know, you know. Oh yes, Chelsea, she could totally be Mary. Yes, that would be so cute. I just think there's so many different things you can do. You know what I mean? Like, just so many different mods. So I really want my testers to just like go ham, go crazy, have fun. You know what I mean? Like, make a Christmas angel, make a ballerina doll, like use different skin tones, different hair colors. Like, I just feel like there's so many different things that you can do with this. Of course, I made her an angel and I want the pattern to ring true to an angel. But I also think there's so many modifications that you can do as well. So I'll be picking my testers. It's going to be so hard to choose, you guys. It's going to be so hard. So like literally when I first pattern designed, it was like my petsicles. Okay. So I had like a puppy petsicle, like a pupsicle and a catsicle and stuff. I had like 3 people apply. So I just picked those 3 people who applied. Because, I like didn't have anybody who applied. It was just like totally fine. Like I didn't have a big I didn't have a big following, and I was like, it was a brand new pattern. Like I had never designed a pattern before. It was like my first time like putting myself out there. Literally had like 3 people apply. So I just picked like all 3 of them. Well, this time I have so many people who have applied, which I'm just so, so grateful for. But it's going to be different. It's going to be different. I want to choose a lot of testers. Because I just saw recently, like normally I won't pick a lot of testers because it gets a little overwhelming, and like I just want to make sure I'm able to like be available to everyone and answer everyone's questions. But I just recently saw someone who put out a tester call and did the tester appreciation. And she had so many testers, and there were so many different variations and varieties of her pattern. And I loved that. And I think Angela the Angel really like can suit like all those different varieties. And I think people are just so creative. So I'm going to pick more, and there's a lot of people who applied. So I'm going to pick more people than normal, that I normally have, which is exciting. So if you haven't applied yet and you want to, the tester call is still out. It's over on my Instagram. So, and I'll be choosing people this weekend, which will be a lot of fun. Chelsea, I'm telling myself not applying is actually helping you out. Chelsea, oh my gosh, I know. Chelsea and I are in some like little groups on Instagram, like some just like random groups. And she's got a lot of pattern tests she's been doing this fall. It's so fun. It's so fun to be part of like tester groups and stuff. Yes, I think Angela Angel deserves a lot of different testers and a lot of different vibes. Yes, Mariah. Okay, when is your actual birthday, Mariah? Because you had your birthday live, your birthday Palm Street live, which I cannot wait for my goodies. So I purchased something from Mariah during her Palm Street live, and I also won a giveaway on Mariah's Palm Street live. So I will be adding those goodies to the Palm Street Pals crew up there, which this is another reason why I moved my desk over a little bit, because you can see Happy so much better up there. And you can also see the Palm Street Pals so much better. So Mariah, you can see Casey the Ghost up there, Ellen's Penguin Pop. Let's see. We have Alex Pickle and Egg Crochet. I have a little froggy from her. Crafty Kate. I have a little turtle. And then Sweet Kayla. I don't have any plushies from Kayla, Palmetto Roots and Knots, but right over there, that box right there is filled with her eyes, which sounds creepy. Her painted eyes, tons of painted eyes. Actually, the big thing that I want to make for my Palm Street, I want to use some of the big eyes that I got from her, if I can get it done in time. You guys know this. I have all these big ideas. All these big plans, big dreams, big goals. Like this Halloween pop-up, for example. Wasn't planning on doing this pop-up until literally Tuesday. Like literally, what's today? 2 days ago. I was like, okay, yeah, let's do this pop-up. And I have stuff, but obviously I want so much more stuff that's like Halloween specific, because it's such a specific Halloween pop-up. Anyway, oh my gosh. Does anyone else do that? Angela's here. Oh my gosh, Angela, I was just talking about the pattern again. So they were like, what did Angela say? Did you tell Angela? And I was like, yes, I told Angela, and she was honored. So thanks for popping in. Oh, Mariah, your birthday is this Saturday? That's awesome. Mariah, you sold the dragon. You live. I don't think you were on then. Oh, so right when you finished the live, you sold your big Kato dragon. Okay, not the purple one. Not the purple one that was like an ombre purple. Was it the purple and yellow one? What decor stuff will you do after pumpkins, Chelsea? Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm going to have pumpkins. That's what the poll was for. I can stop this poll. So I was like, should I do like Halloween plushies and stuff? I'm going to do Halloween. I'm going to do some candy corn. So if I don't sell out of my candy corns tomorrow, which I don't expect to sell out. So I expect to have a few candy corns left over. So I'll sell some of those. So that's going to be some decor. And then I have some Christmas decor, you guys. I have some Christmas stuff that I'm going to bring out on my Palm Street Live on November 8th. So one of them is going to be, I call them nativity trees. They're just like these cute little bauble Christmas trees, you guys. And I know it's like hard to explain them without you seeing them. You might have seen them before. But I'm gonna have some like bauble Christmas trees. And those are like so cute for like your mantle. I call them nativity trees because I think they would look so cute with a nativity scene. So if you just have like your traditional like manger scene, I have all different types of like sizes of these like evergreen bauble trees that you can place around the nativity, and it looks really, really cute. They look really cute on your mantle. I have 3 different sizes. Let's see. I have, you guys, I'm so excited about this, and I hope to be able to finish. I finished them. But I do peppermint pillows. So like cute little like peppermint, and all this stuff is on my Etsy. So if you go check out my Etsy and just kind of scroll through, like these are some of the decor things that I have on my Etsy. Peppermint pillows. Let's see, my trees. I have a few ornaments left over from last year that I'm gonna whip out as well, which are really, really cute. Just a couple, just like a little tease, like a little taste, a little Christmas taste. You know what I mean? Nothing too wild and crazy. And then Chelsea, of course, I mentioned earlier, I want to have, I'm going to have my angels, of course, my sweet angels. I'm going to have angels. The patterns, all of my patterns will be on sale. I want to have some more birthstone buns, birthstone dinos, birthstone bears. Listen, Lisa, like, listen to all this. Do I have any of this made? Not really, no. I have a couple things made, but not everything. I do have a garland. It's a Christmas lights garland. I might try to whip one of those out. Anyway, I have a lot of plans. So that's some of the decor stuff, Chelsea. And then, of course, you know, I have another big thing that I want to make. We'll see if it happens. Angela, you've had the craziest last 4 weeks. So you've been MIA, but so honored. You love Angela the angel. We love her too. Angela, I know you've had some crazy stuff happening, some family things, moving. Praying for you. I'm hoping everything's going well, and I hope to see your new place soon. That would be so fun. We're due. I'm due for a little road trip up to see you, girl. We have so many YouTube ideas planned as well. So we need to like get that going. Mariah. Okay, so the one that you just did your reel on. Oh my gosh, that one sold. Congratulations, Mariah. That's amazing. Deb, are they hard to make? Which ones? The bauble Christmas trees? I do not think they are. I feel like that's so relative though. Like, are they hard to make? I think you can get really into a really good groove with them. With the bauble trees, if that's what you're talking about. I do have a pattern for the trees. It's not my pattern. It's I don't even remember, but I'll be sure to put the pattern information. I'll have that pattern information during the Palm Street Live. And then if you remind me, Chelsea, I can send you who the pattern designer is. I wish it was my own design. Oh my gosh, but it's totally not. So I'll give credit to the pattern designer. But I found it is one of the when I was looking for Christmas decor to make, because before I started with plushies and stuff, you guys, it was all like decor. So garlands, you know, my pumpkins, ornaments, pillows, okay, like all that stuff. Like that was my jam before any plushies. And now I'm in like plushie and like snuggler world, which I love too. But my first thing was decor. which is why you always see me with like some random decor stuff. Yes, Angela, we'll make it happen. Congrats on selling that dragon, Mariah. That is some birthday. I don't even want to call it luck because that was just skill. I mean, your pattern was incredible. I mean, your dragon was incredible. So I'm so glad it sold for you. That's awesome. I'm going to end this poll. So I think what we'll do is I'll sell the candy corns and the candy corn keychains. And I'm going to, and maybe a Casey Ghost snuggler. And then I'm going to save my bat and my little monster and stuff. We're going to pack those for next year. Or if like I have some random person in the summer that's like, do you have Halloween stuff? Which always I swear that like always like happens. I remember I sold a Halloween garland literally right around Christmas time. And I was like, hey, like just so you know, like I don't know why, like they knew it was after Halloween. It was literally Christmas time. And I was like, when do you need this by? Just to like make sure. And he was like, oh no, it's a Christmas gift. The Halloween garland was a Christmas gift. I'm like, okay, sounds good. I'll make it up. I totally was like not planning on making any more Halloween stuff, but it happens. And I'm happy to make it. So, aw, yay. Very cool. Okay, so I've been playing with this yarn. I have my Halloween pop-up tomorrow. So I was originally going to have, oh, hi, Hooked by Blair. Welcome. Good to see you. I think you were all here last week. It was your first time. Welcome. Welcome back. So I have this Halloween pop-up. So I originally was going to have one of my done in a stitch class. Oh, I don't have any mods yet, Hooked by Blair, but once I do, once I get like a bigger group, ideally, I'd love to have more people. Once I get more people, then I'll like definitely want to like vet out and select some mods, but right now I can handle it. I love you all, but there's not many of you here, so I can totally handle it. Thank you, Hooked by Blair. I appreciate that though. Hopefully we'll get more and more, and I'll definitely need mods. But right now it's pretty low key, which I don't mind, don't get me wrong, but it's pretty low key. So I have my Halloween pop-up. I was originally going to have my done in a stitch class, which is crazy because I had 3 classes scheduled for this fall. So 1 in September and 2 in October. My 2 in September and October filled up so fast. I sold like I booked up so fast. Like they were booked up, like sold out, if you will. Like totally filled the classes really, really fast, which was so, so cool. I was so grateful. No one signed up for this class. Literally no one signed up for this October 24th class, which is fine. My hope is that, people are just busy, you know, like people are just busy. Maybe just it wasn't a good day. So I decided to, but I was really, really grateful. So I decided to pivot. And I asked my good friend, her name's Annie from Annie Austin Jewelry. I talk about Annie Austin Jewelry often. She owns a jewelry shop in Zona Rosa, which is the shopping center that I talk about often. I was like, hey, there's a trick or treat event happening at Zona Rosa tomorrow. So I asked her if I could do a pop-up at her shop. And then I'm also going to be manning all the candy. So all of the stores that are participating, they pass out candy that night. And I remember my friend Annie telling me it's like kind of wild that night. Like there's just, it's just wild. It's like trick or treat. Like it's just a little chaotic, a little bit more chaotic, a lot more people. She staffs more people that night because it's just a little bit more hectic. So I thought, okay, well, I can help. I can have a little table because it's a jewelry store, right? Like it's not really for like kids. I mean, like young girls and, kids can certainly buy stuff there, but it's not a kid's store. So I thought, okay, well, maybe I can help out Annie. I'll have a little booth that's obviously going to have a lot of cute little like Halloween plushies and like little stuff like that. And I'll have the candy over at my booth. So that'll bring people over to my booth. because I'm the one with the candy. And two, hopefully it'll kind of corral the kids over to my little booth, and then they won't be like all over her store, if that makes sense. Not that it looks like a bad thing, just thinking like logistically, like hopefully like that'll help. And she was like really, really grateful. She's letting me set up for free, so it's like a win-win, right? Like I get to do a little pop-up, I get to help her a little bit on a night that's usually pretty crazy, and I still get to do something because I was already planning. I already like had that night like completely booked off for my done in a stitch class. So yeah, I think it'll be fun. I'm excited about it. Annie, she was like, forewarning, it's crazy. It's a crazy night. And I'm like, I get it. I get it. Like, I think I can handle it. Again, it's going to be small. I'm just going to have one table. I'm not bringing my snuggler pegboard. It's just going to be one table. I'm going to have a couple of my my wooden crates. But it's going to be like super low key and super chill. You'll see, I'll obviously take pictures and video and stuff, and you'll see it on my Instagram. I'll do a YouTube short and stuff like that. But it'll be really chill. I say it'll be chill. I just see all these kids. It might be a little crazy, but as far as like the vendor side of the house, it's not going to be like a big market thing. So I say all of this to say, I wanted to make some pumpkins tonight, but you guys know how it goes. I cannot talk and crochet. If I could talk and crochet, I would be so much more productive. You know what I've also been trying to learn is to crochet without looking. Obviously, I'm just doing a chain, so like I'm trying to look cool. Everyone can do a chain. They don't have to look while they're doing a chain. But like legitimately, like I want to learn how to crochet, and not, especially for the patterns that I like, my pumpkins, for example, or like some of my own patterns that I've designed, like my popsicles, right? Like some or some of the patterns that I've memorized, like the Mabel chickens. Like if I could just sit or like stand and not have to look down and be doing it, oh my gosh, I just feel like I would be so much more productive. I just feel like I could do more. Or like, you know who's also like amazing at like crocheting and walking, or like crocheting and doing stuff, is the crochet carpenter, Aaron. He like brings his little backpack with his little yarn and his little crochet hook, and he's just constantly like doing it, but he's like not looking. He's like walking and like engaging with other people, and he's just like, yeah, and I'm like, no way, like that's so cool. Like why can't I do that? So I'm trying to learn. Practice, right? Practice makes perfect, I guess. But oh my gosh, we're already at like 40 minutes. That's wild. What okay, put a 1 in the chat if your next market is Halloween, like October themed. Put a 2 in the chat if you're going straight to like November, December, Christmas market stuff. Anyone else have any more Halloween stuff? I mean, it's crunch time at this point. We only have a couple more weeks. I can't even walk and chew gum. Donnell, same. I don't know how people do it. They're so talented. I cannot. I have to like either be like laser focused on crochet and like count and do all the things, or it's just not happening. So speaking of counting, let me count this chain. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. And it's just a pumpkin. It should be like so easy. Okay, so for all my friends who are watching the replay, you can answer this too. So put a 1 in the chat if you have any Halloween markets that are coming up next, or if your next market is like, put a 2 in the chat if your next market is like Christmas, like right into the holidays, if you will. I know, Chelsea, Halloween is next week, which is like wild. We went to a cute little, so the really popular thing here in the Midwest, or I shouldn't even say the Midwest, really. It's really Missouri or Kansas City, maybe, but trunk or treats. Okay. Trunk or treat events. I feel like every single church does a trunk or treat event. here in Kansas City. And so we went to a trunk or treat event last weekend with the kiddos. It was really fun. We went with some some family friends, church friends. They're huge in Utah, Donnell. Okay. Mariah, neither. Good for you though, girl. But you'll probably have some Palm Street lives, Mariah, perhaps. But yes, Elin, you're helping with this trunk or treat this Saturday. Oh, yeah, they're huge. It's such a huge thing here in Kansas City as well. And I love them. I love them for the kids, especially for like my younger kids, because it is just, let's go. We're parking. We're in a parking lot. There's a bunch of trunks. You're just in a line. You're walking around. It's enclosed. You're not going up to people's houses. You're not going running around neighborhoods. You're not walking on the sidewalk with the street where cars can travel. All these things that you think about as like a mom or a parent or a caregiver or whatever. That's why I love trunk or treats for my little kids, because I don't feel like I have to be like right on top of them, especially my 3-year-old. I don't have to be like right on top of her, like holding her hand, like gripping it for dear life, afraid that she's going to run and get hit by a car or something, because this is where my mind goes. The trunk or treat, they're just enclosed. They're encased. It's order. You follow the line. I love them. Okay, so we went last weekend, and then we're also going to another one this weekend, which I'm so excited about. This one's bigger. It's going to be a bigger one at a church. So I'm so excited. And then, of course, like actual Halloween, we're going to hang out with our church friends again. Our kids are like the same age. She has 2 boys. I have my boy and a girl. So we're going to do trick-or-treating around her neighborhood on Halloween. But love the trunk or treats. Just love them. Mariah, you don't have a Palm Street lined up, but you hope to do one in November. Just don't know when. I totally get that, Mariah. I really wanted to do a Palm Street live in October. I'm trying to do one every month. So I did one early in September, which literally feels like a year ago at this point. But I did one the beginning of September. That's when I did my rapid fire pumpkin auction. That was September. I wanted to do one in October. I had way too many in-person markets. So I focused on in-person markets. Obviously, we're still in the month of October doing in-person markets or my Down and Stitch classes. And then I already booked for December as well. So I have November booked. So Palm Street is November 8th. And then my Christmas one, I'm looking at the calendar. That one's on the 6th, I believe. I already have it. Let me go to the Palm Street app. Let's take a quick little gander and see actually when it is. Yeah, the 6th. Okay, so November 8th and December 6th. Those are my 2. And obviously you all are crocheters, so you probably don't need to worry too much about my customs, but here's my plan. I'm going to have Christmas customs open during my live. So I'll be taking custom orders during my live in November, the next one. But then on December 6th, my customs are going to be closed, because, oh my gosh, I would just hate for someone to order something custom and wanting it for Christmas, and we just can't hit the deadline. So I'm going to close out my customs and not offer them in December. Anyway, I'm like saying all this out loud. You probably don't care, but I'm letting you know what my plan is. That's the plan. That's the plan. Oh, yay, Elin, November 7th. That's going to be so fun. I cannot wait, Elin, to get, okay, so I got something from Elin's Palm Street Live. When she went live, I got a sweet little candy corn headband. I'm so excited for it. I can't wait to get it. Marie, welcome in. Welcome in, girl. It's good to see you. We're just talking about Palm Street. Speaking of Palm Street, I also attended Crafty Kate's. It's so funny, you guys. I just love supporting all of you. Like, I just love supporting everybody. Because you guys support me too. Like we're just like a supportive group of folks. So I have stuff from Elin coming. I have stuff from Mariah coming. And I recently got my package from Crafty Kate. She went live. And you guys are doing all these like really cute. Helena! Here's our other Helena! Okay, we have both Helenas here tonight. Welcome, Helena. It's so good to see you. Helenas, introduce yourselves to each other. It's so good to see both of you. Thank you for coming. No, you're not late, by the way. Oh my gosh, you can literally come anytime. Anytime. This is just like an open door policy. But Elin and Crafty Kate, you guys are doing like they were doing some really fun stuff with like spin the wheel. Like they had some spin the wheel things going. Mariah, were you doing a spin the wheel? I don't remember. I'm so sorry. I won't be doing any like spin the wheel thing during my live on November, but I think the rapid fire pumpkin auction is going to be a lot of fun still. So let me show you what I got from Crafty Kate. So it was like a spin the wheel and you weren't sure what you were going to get. So like for Elin's, she did this, I, purchased the spin the wheel. She spun the wheel and I won the candy corn headband, which I'm so excited to get. And then for Crafty Kate, she had all kinds of stuff. She had stitch markers. She had little, I'll show you what, because I got one. She got like all this cute little stuff. Okay, so I got some stitch markers from Crafty Kate. They're little cacti. How cute are those, you guys? Oh my gosh, they're so sweet. I haven't taken them out of the package yet because they're so cute. They're so fun and they're like really intricate. Like they're just like really like detailed. Oh, so cute. And then I also won, what would I call this? A little crocheter baggie. Oh, there's the Helenas. I love that so much. This makes me so happy. Oh my gosh. Oh, Marie, you're not late either, girl. Oh my gosh, no one is late. Never fear. Never fear. No one's ever late. Okay, so Crafty Kate was also giving away these little like crocheter bags is the best travel bags, I think is what she was calling them. So I got a little travel bag. I won a little travel bag. So we have some stickers in here, which is so cute. If anybody likes scary stuff, I can put this in. I don't like scary stuff. She had Halloween stitch markers and I was like, no, thank you. I'm such a baby. I don't like anything scary. Not that this is even that scary, but like, what is it? A pumpkin? But then look how cute this one is. This one's nice and sweet and fun. It's like a little cat with a balloon. So a couple of stickers. And then I got, let's dump this out here and see what else. Some more stitch markers. Oh, see, now this is cute. This is a Halloween thing that I can get behind. It's a pink, you can't really tell in the picture, but it's a pink ghost. Oh, you can't tell that at all. And she's wiggling. It's so cute. But it's a pink ghost. Oh my gosh, how fun. That is some Halloween stuff I can get behind. A bunch of these like plastic stitch markers, like the basic, a bunch of those. A darning needle. And look, you guys, it's the darning needle that has like it's like the bent one. Have any of you used a bent darning needle? See how the tip is bent? I've never used one of these. Ooh, Helena Latte, you have another market coming up and you're crocheting a frog. Oh yeah, you did that too, Mariah. Okay, I wasn't sure if you did a spin the wheel. I can't remember. Y'all were doing spin the wheels. It was a lot of fun. But has anyone used a bent darning needle? I'm curious. I would imagine it would be easier. Yes, Donnell, I would imagine this would be easier when you are embroidering eyes and doing embroidery. But I've never used it before. Yeah, I only have the long metal needles as well, Marie. Just like the regular, like silver straight needles. So I'm actually super pumped to have gotten this, and to try it out. You have 3 bet ones, Helena. Do you like them? Do you like using them? I've never used them before. I'm excited though. I'm excited. So I got a little darning needle, and you guys, look at this. I also got folding scissors, which I thought was so fun and so cool. They're little folding scissors. So they fold in, ooh, they fold in flat. Okay, hang on. Wait a second. This way? Oh gosh. Okay, yeah. Okay. Is that how you do it? Okay. Got it. So they're little folding, which are really cute. They actually make a great difference. Okay. Well, I'm excited. I'm excited to try it out. Oh, yeah. They're easier to guide. Okay. All right. I'm so excited to try these bent needles. So you guys remember, I like started off doing like embroidery and stuff and cross stitch. I would imagine this would be a lot easier for cross stitch as well, but I've only ever used a straight one. Anyway, so those were some of the goodies that I won from Crafty Kate, which is so exciting, from her spin the wheel. And then my candy corn headband from Elin. And then, yes, I won a manta ray. I can't wait to add him to the Palm Street Pals. A little manta ray from Mariah. I got to support my sprinkles. We got to support the sprinkles, because you guys are so supportive of me. And so I wanted to support in any way that I can. Sometimes, I don't buy stuff every time, but when I can, I absolutely try to. So yes, this is Crafty Kate stuff. So we're putting all this back in this cute little baggie, in this cute little box. So yeah. Yeah, Mariah went live. Oh, when was it, Mariah? You all went live this weekend, like Crafty Kate, at Elin, and Mariah. You all went live this weekend, I'm pretty sure, right? Oh, it's hard to keep track. It's hard to keep track. Yes, Marie. So my next one is November 8th. So you can download the Palm Street app. I can send you a link to the Palm Street app if you need. And then if you just search for my name, Happiness Handmade, you can link, or you can bookmark the live so you can get notified when I go live. Okay, Helena, thanks so much for stopping in. I'm so excited that the Helenas got to meet. That's so fun. Okay, Donnell, so good seeing you guys. Yeah, I like to end it like an hour, so I'll be wrapping up here soon, so you're not missing much, but have a great night, you guys. My market, excuse me, Marie, my market is at 2 p.m. Central, so it's probably right in like the middle of your market. Oh, Helena's, I love it. I'm so happy. Okay, very cool, Marie. Yeah, no, don't worry about it, girl. You gotta mark it. I get it. I'm excited. So I think I have the rest of the year for my markets planned out. Oh my gosh. Remember that market that I paid $35 for the application fee? I know. It was so bad. I was panicking because remember, I had one on the books. I had a Christmas one on the books. They canceled it. They refunded our money, and I was freaking out a little bit because I didn't have one. So I saw this one, and it had a $35 application fee, which is ridiculous. Sorry if any of these market people are listening. $35 vendor fee. But you guys, I got in. They accepted me. Oh, Thank goodness, or that would have just been $35 down the absolute drain. So that I'm going to be in that market. It's on December 13th. So I'll do like a prep video. I'll talk all about it. I'll like embarrass myself again and tell the whole world that I paid $35 for this application fee. I do not recommend. I do not recommend that anyone does that. That was a rash decision on my part. Thank goodness I got into this market. But that is my December one. I know, Elin, it's a lot. 35. Oh, thank you, Deb. Thanks so much. I'm excited about the pop-up tomorrow. That'll be fun. Yeah, Marie, I'm so glad I got into this because that would have been 35. And that's a lot of, listen, that was for the application fee. Some vendor fees for the market are only $35. Oh my God. It was about it. Not my best move as a businesswoman, an entrepreneur. Not my best move. But y'all know I'm like super open and honest on here. So you can learn from me. And all the business mistakes that I make. Not all, I don't make a bunch of business mistakes, but that one was risky. Oh my gosh. Anyway, no, I always keep it real with you guys. Oh, Marie, so this market, it's one day. Thank you for the congratulations, you guys. I'm so grateful. But here's the thing, the market is one day, you guys. It's one day. It's outside. So it's December 13th. Okay, we're in the Midwest. It could be freezing. It could be snowing. Let me see how long. Let me see how long it is. Like what the what the hours are, if you know what I mean. It is going to be, I have the email here. Hang on, let me look here. Well, this just gives me the dates. I need the times. If I remember correctly. Oh, here it is. Here it is, you guys. It's from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's just one day. Outside. December 13th. In the winter. I have to provide my own tent. I already have my tent. Like, I have my tent. I have my tables. I have my chairs. Like, I have all of that. I've already invested in all of that. I feel like I've made my money back on those things. So I already have all of that. I don't need to buy any like display stuff for it. Oh my gosh, you guys. What are you saying? What are you saying? Yeah. Deb, it costs more for electricity. I'm not gonna pay any more to these people. So no, I'm not gonna have electricity. I mean, I guess I could look for a portable heater, but I also don't want to buy a portable heater because I don't want to put any more money into this thing. Oh, I'm just gonna be freezing cold and suffer and deal with it and deal with the consequences of my own decisions. Thank God I got in though, you guys. So like surely I'll make the booth fee back. Surely I'll make the app back. Let's see what the booth fee is. I'm looking again. And I obviously like looked at all of this, but I just don't remember. Where is it? It's like 100 and something. It's 100 and something for the now. I will say in Kansas City, drinks lots of hot drinks. Yes, Angela, that's actually a really good idea. And I will say, you're moving. I mean, during markets, like you're moving a lot. You know what I mean? Like I stand almost the whole time during my markets. I do whatever you want. Some people will just sit, which is great. But I tend to be moving around a lot, fixing stuff, walking, standing up. Like I'm usually like moving a lot. So I'm hoping that I say all of this in hopes that like will keep me warm. But here's the thing, you guys, in Kansas City, the booth fees can be a little bit more expensive than other areas from what I have come to find out. Now, I will also pay $40, $50, $35 for a booth fee. But I've also paid in the hundreds, like upwards of hundreds of dollars for a booth fee. That just seems to be like how it is in Kansas City. And I will say the ones that I have paid more for, I have gotten a bigger profit. They're either more like well-known event organizers. There's a lot of like event organizers that run different events throughout the year. Like you've heard me talk about Farfalla. Okay, so Farfalla events. Farfalla is a butterfly in Italian, I believe. Um, Farfalla means butterfly in Italian, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, like Farfalla events, for example, they run several different events throughout the Kansas City area. And they have a really well-known name. They do a ton of marketing. Like people know about Farfalla events. And then you also have like these different areas in Kansas City, like Zona Rosa. I talk about Zona Rosa a lot. They do a lot of events and things like that. It's like a really well-known shopping center in the Kansas City area. Okay. I say all this to say that is kind of what dictates and determines how much the booth fee is going to be. I've been very fortunate that every market that I have attended, oh my gosh, knock on all the wood, every market that I've attended, I've been profitable. And typically the ones that have that bigger booth fee are a bigger market, and I do make more sales. That's been my experience. I've heard so many stories where people will pay a big booth fee and then it rains and nobody comes, or it was not touted as what it was expected to be, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm learning. I'm just learning right along with you guys and sharing my experiences and sharing the numbers and just trying to be really honest with it all. Because if I am experiencing this, I'm sure if you guys haven't already experienced it, you will, or whatever. So I just hope it helps. I just hope it helps. Anyway, Elin, your plushies are going to start shivering. Yeah, I know. I know. Oh, Mariah. Okay, girl. Yeah, yeah, 10 to 5 is not bad. It's not bad. Okay, well, with that, my dear, dear sprinkle friends, I am going to leave you. I am going to get cranking on some more Halloween specific plushies for my pop-up market tomorrow. Thank you, Marie. You too. Your market on November 8th. I'm so excited for you. It's going to go really well. This is prime time for us people. This is prime time for us handmade artists. This is like prime holiday time. Anyway, I love you all. Follow me on Instagram. If you don't already, I'll have stories and reels about the pop-up that I'm doing tomorrow. And I love you all. I appreciate you guys so much. Apply to Angela the Angel if you haven't applied yet. Oh, Anna, I'm literally ending right now, but you can watch the replay. It just takes a while to process, and then you can watch the replay. But I love you so much, Anna. I'm sorry that I'm missing. No, you don't apologize, girl. I feel bad. I'm sorry. But goodbye, Sprinkle Army. I love you all. Anna, watch the replay. Love you so much. And I will see you guys next week. Love you all. Bye.